What's up guys, I'm Player 2 Jade and this is Terraria. Now, I'm sure most of you probably know what Terraria is. Oh, that's actually a little loud. Music, there we go. Just gonna turn that down a bit. Anyway. Let's gonna start over. What's up guys, I'm Player 2 Jade. This is Terraria. I don't know how many of you actually know this game, but it's pretty much a sandbox universe world where you just... You can just go in and fight bad guys and create your own little world. You are your own protagonist in your own weird little story. If you've never played this before, this is your guide. You talk to this guy and he gives you help, you know, like he gives you advice. He can help you with crafting if you don't know how to make something. He fights off the bad guys for you when you're too little and weak to do so. Now, I've played this game hundreds of times. I have like literal hundreds of hours on this on my Steam account. It's so weird getting back into it because when I play with my friends, and on our regular world, it's very high level, very, very high level. I have like over 400 health, mana all the way down the screen. Anyway, so you get wood, you get gel, you get money, you gotta learn to build things. Sunflowers are good. Sunflowers are bae because they give you a buff. See, it's called happy, movement speed increased, and monster spawns reduced. Which means you're less likely to get attacked in the daytime. Ooh. Now, when I build bases, I usually try to get in, get as much wood as I can, and try to build a base somewhere near the spawn point. If you don't remember exactly where it is, it doesn't really matter, but somewhere near there is usually a good idea to try and get it. Because generally that's, you know, it's good that way in case you die, you know exactly where you're going to spawn, you know exactly where your base is. Now this can be a temporary base or a permanent base, it's up to you really. Like, it's not like Don't Starve where the place of your base is super important, because you're going to build your base, and you can travel really fast with like Hermes boots. Hermes boots are a late game item that let you travel really, really quickly. I like to build my base near sunflowers just because that means like during certain events, like there's an event called Blood Moon, where zombies have the ability to knock down your doors. Yes, there are zombies in this game. I realized I didn't mention that. Yeah, at night zombies come out and they attack you. And when they do attack you, they can hurt a lot. So what happens during the Blood Moon is that normally zombies can't break down doors. They just kind of like knock against them and get annoying. But for the most part, they don't do anything unless you're outside. Oops, sorry, bunny. But yeah, during the Blood Moon, they can break down your door after a couple of hits, and it's really annoying, especially when you're new and you have no idea what's going on. So what you can usually do if you want to start off quickly is you can just get a whole bunch of wood, level off an area, and build a small house there. Like, I have actually a pretty decent location because I'm really close to the snow biome, sorry. Some stone that you can see here, plenty of rocks, bunnies. So I think I'm gonna level off this area. Just gonna... Damn it, bunny. And if it's hard for you and you don't want to accidentally hit the bunnies, you can just do that. You hit control, and it just highlights what you're about to hit. Granted, yeah, it's still gonna hit anything that gets in the path of your swing, but, I mean, a little more controlled. Eh. I like big houses, mostly because, like, I put my personal room down at the very bottom, and then I build NPC houses on top of it, because you have to build houses for the NPCs in this game, because they need somewhere to stay. Well, obviously, they need somewhere to stay. But yeah, they need housing before they move in, except for the guide. The guide's the only one that's with you before you build housing. But yeah, they need housing before they, like, before you unlock them, because they need to be able to move in. And it's a little annoying if you don't know, like, what's going on. But generally what you're supposed to do is, you build houses for them, and then they can come in and, like, do things for you. Like, the first one you can unlock usually is the nurse, I think? Is it the nurse? I'm not sure. Oops. That is one thing about control I don't like. It's very annoying when you're trying to build things. Wait, how many was that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, I think? It better be 7. I have this weird thing where I like houses to be a certain height. 7, 8, 9, 10. Perfect. They have to be 10 tall, and, like, the length doesn't really matter to me so much, but they have to be 10 tall each, because I build them like a skyscraper. Crud. Well then, aren't I in a fine pickle? This is a little something I learned just playing by myself before my friends could help me out. I just built things with dirt and then used that to give me a little leverage. Apparently it's not what you're supposed to do, but whatever. There we go. Plus I can just, you know, easily pick up the dirt again like that. It literally doesn't matter. There we go. And now what I can do with the wood is I can build this little workbench. See, I like to have the workbench over here, right up against the wall. And that workbench allows me to build a door, a chair, a table, and some wood walls. Can I craft a chest? Because that would be really, really nice right now. I don't think I can. No. I can't. Oh well. Anyway, so that's probably a really annoying sound. I'm sorry, that's just me holding right click. Control, our old buddy. I don't have a hammer, so I can't break this frickin' dirt walls, and that makes me very upset. Because I don't like the way the dirt walls look. Anyway, it's very mean to leave your poor little guide outside. So generally what I do is... There we go. Yeah, you need to get a little foundation going before you can break through the dirt walls. Now, as you can see, it's starting to turn into nighttime, and like I said, nighttime is when those creepers come out. Ooh, I don't have a hammer. I hate playing without this, all the real... Ooh, you were just... You just want me to be angry at you, don't you? I know the game doesn't actually want me to be angry with it. It just so frustrating when you're young, when you're like very, huh, when you're very weak and small, and you don't have any of the awesome items that come later on. It's very annoying. Okay. Ooh, you were just. Ooh, you just. Ugh. Can I build the wooden hammer yet? At least then I could break this stuff. Oh, I just realized that I don't have any frickin'. There we go, torches. Now, can I build a hammer? Please, that would be so helpful. Yes! A wooden hammer. Okay, I'll show you what that's for in a bit. But first, let's put down our torches. Oh, that looks ugly. Anyway. And then, voila, we have a door. I'm just gonna take all this dirt out. By the way, you can press escape to open up this little inventory menu. It's really useful when you want to know what you have. Also, these are like the items I was talking about. Like, you see these? These really help out. And then equipment is something like grappling hooks, pets. So you can have a mount. That means you can ride things. Ooh. Our poor little guide. Yeah. Just piss all damage. Oh, fucking cookie clicker skills right here. Come on in. Come on. Close the door behind you, you heathen. So yeah. You just blunk. And blink. And then in the light you can see all the stuff you missed and it makes you annoyed. And you're like, I didn't mean to miss it. And you're just like, well, tough shit. Yeah, fuck off. Anyway. Now that you have your little hammer. I just like putting things that I don't actively use down here. You can make a bow for yourself. So you got to see, you got some arrows there. More arrows. Some more torches. Now I can make flaming arrows. Oops. Make 30 flaming arrows should be good. And then you can just make more arrows and more torches if you really want to. Yeah, that's just it's gonna be for now. I don't know. The one thing I like about Terraria, despite the very long night that I can't do anything about when I'm a very underpowered person, the thing I really like is that you can choose what you want to be, basically. You can be a ranged AD kind of person, like you do a lot of damage with bows and arrows, and later on you can get guns and whatnot. You can do mana. I usually do mana-intensive characters. Characters that do, like, use magic items and whatnot. Some people do melee, like, one of my friends who's in one of my other campaigns on Terraria does melee damage, and holy crud, he has some really powerful armor, and some really powerful weapons. I usually do mana intensive, but bows and arrows are pretty good too. It's just, these things are hard to aim. Let me just, like, they're not that hard, obviously, but they're just not useful. Not yet, anyway. Like, it doesn't help against this because there's a door in the way. So you just gotta stand there all day listening to that. I don't know how loud that is for you guys, so I'm gonna turn that down a little bit. Because it is very loud in my ear. Yeah, got a fallen star. Fallen stars are useful for crafting things. Hey, you can get Jester's arrows. I like having these arranged as well. There's no chests! I'd never noticed that before. Apparently you can sort your inventory based on what it is. That's nice. God, how long is this night? Let's look at some advice, shall we? You should stay indoors at night. It is very dangerous to be wandering around in the dark. Yeah, I kinda figured that out from the zombies on the doors and the flying eye guy. Yes, that is a flying eye. If you kill him, you get a demon eye. If you kill him, you get a lens. And a lens is used to summon the Eye of Cthulhu. Underground crystals... Oh. Excuse me. Underground are crystal hearts which can be used to increase your maximum life. You can smash them with a pickaxe. In one of my other campaigns, I found a ton of crystal hearts, and they were, like, almost exclusively in the snow biome, and I have no idea why. They were just there. There are many different ways you can attract people to move into our town. They will, of course, need a home to live in. That's what I'm talking about right there. That's the first thing that, like, they tell you. You need to build more homes. But you assholes, shut up. You need to build more homes in order for more people to move in. Like, the nurse moves in when you reach a certain amount of health. Certain people you can go into the underground to unlock. It's just very nice. I'm gonna build a elevator, and since I know you guys don't know what a elevator is just a very long downwards tunnel that we build to go into hell, because you can actually get to hell in this game. Not by dying, just straight up just dig down and you will get to hell. Wish I had a clock. You can get clocks in this game and they're really helpful because you'll figure out when night and daylight are. Stone. Oh, I just figured out something. Oops. This is why I don't do this when I'm underpowered. Shit. I am the stoops. I just realized I have no way of getting up. So I'm gonna have to build some stairs here, which is really annoying, and I'm sorry. I forgot all about that. I know you can't see anything. Yeah, elevators are good when you have rope. I'm gonna start building this way. Yeah, that's really annoying. I completely forgot all about that. That is my mistake. I am sorry. I'll just have to build that later. But yeah, a elevator is really useful for when you want to go down and fight some of the bosses, because some of the bosses are literally in hell. There we go. It should be daylight soon. You'll know it's, these falling stars only fall during the nighttime, so if you see them disappear, that means it's morning. And that means these fuckers are gonna leave. Also, yeah, you can interact with the environment around you, but not like the monsters around you. You can't hit them through walls unless you have a very specific type of weapon. Now, these weapons can go through walls, but they usually don't deal as much damage as regular weapons, for good reason. But they're very useful when you feel underpowered, or when you have like very big swarms of zombies, rather. See, they're going away now. That means it's daytime. And they're off screen. Wink. Here's my problem with being under. Here's another problem I have with being underpowered. I don't have my double jump. Oh, it makes me so sad. Alright, well, it's fine. We'll build another door over here. It'll be like a little emergency door. For now, anyway. Eh. Yeah. God fucking damn it, Maxwell. Go away. Yeah, because free-floating walls just look really weird. Okay, let's see if we can... Yes, just barely, but we got up there. Okay, let's go exploring, shall we? Yeah, we'll go exploring today. Whee! Snow biome. Snow biomes are my favorite because of the wood. I absolutely love the way the boreal wood things look. And this is called boreal wood. Yeah, get juggled, bitch. Look at a cute little penguin. He's just a cutie little woody. In the early game, it's a very tedious process to, like, collect the materials you need. But in the later game, when you have, like, really cool weapons and really cool axes, it gets really, really easy. God, it is so slow. I mean, it's not actually slow, it's just, it feels slow to me. Stop jumping around. Oh god, what are you? Saw that? Oop, nope. Nope, I am out of here. What are you called? Chimera. Nope, I'm out. Boy. I forget what the red stuff is called. It's not corruption. Corruption is purple. But it's that other stuff. Maxo, you might want to get in here, buddy. No? Okay. Yeah, I mean, we guess we could just fight it with arrows. Seems a little redonkulous, but... I mean, hey. Yeah. Hey, leave the guide alone. There we go. I should make this my primary weapon. Like that. Yeah. Make sure you collect your old arrows. Yeah, I forget what the red stuff is called. It's not corruption. Corruption is purple. And, corruption and this red stuff are like the evil in your world. Later on you get this dryad chick who tells you that you need to spread purity, or, you know, basically consecrated ground, to stop the spread of evil. Anyway, this game is really slow early on. I could theoretically just, like, grind off screen and come back to it. But I mean, you know, it's a slow game, but it's fun. Plus, it's really good, just to go back and practice the basics, even when you're like ridiculously overpowered in your other accounts, because it gives you a better sense of like how to do things. Also, sometimes you find items in worlds that you just wouldn't have found else otherwise. I'm a very avid believer in the click and hold tactic of fighting enemies. Yeah. If you can get them all to face the same way, that's even better. Or you could just jump over them. I mean, they chase you. See, I'm about to kill this one guy. Ah! If he didn't jump over me, I would have killed him faster. Ooh, these are good. Mushrooms are good for, well, potions. I know what you were thinking, you bastards. No, it's potions. Calm down. These bunch of stoners. Anyway. Let's see. See, yeah, okay. Now we can build some boreal wood stuff. Boreal wood stuff is very pretty. Can't build the chest yet, can I? No. But you know what I can build? The door. That boreal wood door is one of my favorites. And I really like that table. I don't like that chair. The chair is ugly as sin. I don't know why. It just is. Yunk. But look at the door. The door is so pretty. And we put down this workbench because I really like the way the boreal wood bench looks. We take this little table here. Put that down. There we go. Now, if I had a double jump or something, or you know, preferably a grappling hook, then I could build up my housing. But I don't, so I can't. Actually, the first time, my very first, penguin. My very first playthrough of Terraria ever, I played by myself. I wanted to, like, figure it out on my own before playing with my friends, and I built housing for everyone by digging housing into the ground. I didn't build a house, I just straight up built down, like dug into the earth and basically made rooms out of it. And I got the idea because there was a cave that had a little chest in it, and I was like, oh, this would be a nice little hideout. So I built down the walls and put doors on either side, and monsters were spawning in my house, so I was like, what the hell's going on? And I figured out through trial and error that you needed to replace the walls. So I was like, oh, okay, that's pretty cool, that's pretty neat. So I replaced the walls, blah, 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 blah. Eventually I had, like, my house was basically halfway down to hell. It was so long. That's not true. It wasn't actually, like, halfway down to hell. I wish. But hell is actually a really long way down. It was pretty deep, though. It was, like... later on, if I get a depth meter, I'll try to emulate what I'm talking about. It went down to, like, caverns. And, caverns are this thing where... Hang on. Do I have a torch? I do not. I can still make a torch, though. Ah, that's right. Let's see. Nothing down here, anyway. I kind of fucked myself, though. This is a dilemma. Not really, but, you know. If you build a platform big enough, usually your enemies can't get over it anyway. Nice. Okay. Ooh, I like this. Torches. See, structures like these are what gave me ideas like that. Like this is a tree, a very big tree. Shoot. Oh god, I'm dying. No, I'm not dead. Oh, okay. You didn't hear nothing. That is a very deep ways down. Hmm. There we go. It should. Yeah, that's good. Okay. Oof. Mushroom, mushroom, mushroom. No one tell Timo. Oh, frick. Oh, frick, frick. Yeah, so the first time I ever played, my friends jumped into my world after I, like, supposedly got good. And they just saw all those random little structures that I'd built out of, like, dirt and stone to walk around the place, and they were like, what the hell is all this? And they're like, and I was like, well, that's the only way I knew how to do it. And they're like, we just avoided doing it. Good for you for figuring out a, like, creative solution, I guess, but those are just gonna get in the way later. Like, well, I mean, I tried. And they're like, I guess. It's like, what the frick? Oh god, I'm gonna die. Like, what do you mean, I guess? I tried.